Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA action. Headed to Dallas where the Mavericks are hosting the Warriors.
It's Super Bowl week, and we've got a super code for you. The code is SUPER for 20% off the entire website at picksandparlays.net.
The Warriors are +4 here, so it's the Mavs that are favored -4. The total is 231, and this is an interesting line because Dallas just got thumped by the Golden State Warriors 147 to 116. And this is one of those oddities on the schedule where a team is playing the same team not two nights in a row, but two games in a row. So I think that's where we'll start when I'm asking our resident expert, Lee from ASA. Lee, what do you think of this line?
Well, it's interesting. Thankfully, I was on Golden State the other night in Dallas in that blowout win, so I did appreciate that win by the Warriors. A couple non-normal things stood out to me after that game. One, Golden State put up 147 points. That was their season high. They shot exceptionally well at 57% overall, 51% from three. They were 22 of 43 from beyond the arc. The Warriors' average field goal percentage on the season is 45.8%. So that was well above their season average. I expect that to trend back down towards that number. Kelly Oubre had a monster night, scored 40 points, made 7 3-pointers. I'm not expecting that again from Kelly Oubre. Dallas was unusually bad shooting. They shot 41%. They were 20 of 50 from beyond the three-point line, or 40%. Dallas is actually, surprisingly, one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the NBA, and I bet they'd love to have Seth Curry back in a Mavs uniform because they've really struggled to make shots from beyond the arc. Both teams are very slow in terms of pace. Dallas is 22nd in pace of play at 98.3 possessions per game. Golden State, of course, very fast, but both poor offensive efficiency ratings. Dallas is 19th in the NBA in offensive efficiency, Golden State 20th. After that high-scoring game, I really do expect Dallas to be much better defensively in this game. There's a lot of pride at stake here, so I'm going to say under 231.
Yeah, just looking at some of those back-to-backs, Dallas in back-to-back situations, playing the same team, not back-to-back games on back-to-back nights, but against Phoenix, they lost twice in a row. Against Utah, they lost twice in a row, and failing to cover in all four of those. So I'm just wondering if the trend will continue here. It's really tempting to take Golden State. Like you mentioned, I don't think Kelly Oubre is scoring 40 again, and especially not the way he did it. I don't think he's going to stay that hot from beyond the three-point arc. That's just not sustainable, especially for Kelly Oubre, who's been very hit or miss this season. It's a little different if you're talking about Steph Curry, but it is interesting to me how Golden State has kind of adapted a small ball mentality for their lineup because they've had to. James Wiseman and Kevin Looney have both been out in those past games, and it's almost worked better for Golden State. And then some other oddities I'm looking at is kind of the trends. Dallas has been really bad at home against the spread at home, just 2-7. And then you've got Golden State, who is 3-6 against the spread away. So kind of the meeting of two bad trends here. So somebody's going to have to win. Anything else you're looking at and think bettors should know before betting on this one?
Well, it's funny. You just mentioned those horrible statistics for the Mavericks, and yet they're a 4-point favorite in this game, which has me scratching my head wondering why is Dallas a 4-point favorite after they just got blown out. So I think Vegas is telling us something, and probably the Mavs are the play in this game if I were going to take a side. But for now, I'll stay away and just side with the under.
Yeah, definitely a fishy line there that we need to keep our eyes on. And at least if you're taking Golden State, look at that line very critically and really dissect your pick and make sure you have some good reasons behind it. That's going to do it for our NBA talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Lee from ASA. Lee, thanks for joining us.